Man, you've got to show gratitude for every little thing you have.
When you put your eyes on the right things, you have eternal energy flowing through you. It is so easy for you and I to settle and forget that the future awaits us. It's so easy to settle with what we have and never to think if there is more in the future.
You don't grow in the good times when everything's going your way. You grow when there's pressure. You feel like being sour, but you choose to be happy. You got to train your mind to see the good, to be grateful for what you have. Life will go so much better if you will be content in each season. Content when you have a lot and content when you don't have a lot.
I can't change what I did yesterday, but I can change what I'm going to do today. Some of you need to stop whining about yesterday.
Stop putting yourself down. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop mistreating yourself. Begin to treat yourself as something that's very precious. Affirm, I am healthy, happy, and whole. Love yourself and heal your life. Forgive the past. Move on. Live in today.
If you can become extremely grateful and thankful for what you have, you then open up the lanes for you to receive more.
And if you can't see anything beautiful about yourself, get a better mirror. Look a little closer, stare a little longer.
We become what we believe. You don't become what you wish for or what you want. You become what you really believe in your heart you deserve and you're worthy of.
Anchor your life in your future, and that'll give you the power to move forward.
Forget about the past. We all have regrets. We can't live our lives constantly going over the regrets and the failures and the guilt and the shame.
You cannot have a wonderful today if you're holding on to the misery of the past, or even the good of the past, or you're terrified of the future.
If you will change, everything will change for you. You don't have to change what's outside. All you've got to change is what's inside. To have more, you simply have to become more.
In order to work at solving these things called problems in your life, you have to change your mind.
What could you give up? I want to challenge you to think about this week. What could you give up? An hour of TV a week? What could you give up in order to make more time for the things that matter in life?
If we make right choices, we will eventually get right results.
I want to tell you something, attitude. Man, if we can ever understand the power of attitude. If, you know, there's a lot of things people can maybe take away from you, but your attitude belongs to you. I can have a new beginning. I can do hard things. I can lose the weight I need to lose. I can get my health back. I can get in good shape. I can get my house cleaned up. I can get out of debt.
The only thing that changes our life long term is when we raise our standards. It means that all of us in life have things we want. We don't get what we want. We get what we have to have.
It's painful to understand how much of what you're doing isn't productive. If you spend a productive hour when you're 20, then you gain the benefits of that hour for the rest of your life.
You're not going to flip the switch at 30 years old and have the big house, nice cars, and a fat bank account just because you wished it. You got to put in the work now.
We all get what we tolerate in ourselves and other people. But when you're no longer willing to tolerate something, that's when your life changes.
Everybody really lives the same thing. They live the same 24 hours. It's just that some people, their results are different because of the way they use their 24 hours.
How much time do you waste? When you get to like 6 hours a day, 80% of the people put up their hands.
I
want to encourage you, please, stop wasting time.
6 hours a day. It's 42 hours a week. So let's call that a work week, 40 hours a week. Let's assume your time's worth $50 an hour, which I think is an underestimate, but whatever. Let's call it 50. We could call it 25, but we'll call it 50. That's $2,000 a week you're wasting. It's $100,000 a year. It's like, how much better would your life be if you weren't wasting $100,000 a year? It's like, what is that over 40 years? $4 million. It's like, you're rich. You don't even know it. Quit wasting time.
Everyone in the world has a list of things they think they should do. I should lose weight. I should work out. I should spend more time with my kids. I should work harder. I should make more calls. I should. What changes people is when your should becomes a must. When suddenly the thing you said should happen has to happen. That's when human beings change.
And the more you want, the more work you gotta put in. The bigger your ambition, the more you gotta punch that clock. And you gotta give up shit, fun and leisure and laziness and rest and all of it.
Do not waste your life. Don't waste your life. And please don't have an attitude that somebody else needs to do for you what you're supposed to be doing for yourself.
So when I procrastinate, even though I think that I'm giving myself a break, I'm actually going to have to work twice as hard.